If everybody would raise their hand, keep your lines muted until you're called upon, that would be great. And the first question for Coach goes to Tim Reynolds of AP.
Morning, Cliff.
Hey, Tim.
Cliff, how important has the team bonding been? I mean, obviously you guys are there for work and for serious business. I get that, but the off days, the things you can do together, the coming together as a unit, how important has that part of this experience been so far?
I think it's a big part of it. I think the mental part of just team, basic ingredients that go into having a close together team becomes even more important. And we've had guys fishing, yesterday a bunch of guys golfing. We've done a couple like team building kind of things just for fun. And they have been, it's been enjoyable. So we have a good group, and I think that can be a strength for us.
Chris Hayes, Orlando Sentinel.
Cliff, kind of piggybacking on Tim, how was the team prepared today after a day off when they came back to practice?
Hey, I thought they did a great job. 8:30 a.m. practice for an NBA team is not normal, obviously. We had good energy. We did a lot of contact today, and we played better and better. I mean, I think practice after a day off is usually, trying a little bit hard to get their bodies going and everything. And we got off to a little bit of a slow start, but after that, they were really good in the effort, and the attitude was very good.
John Denton, OrlandoMagic.com.
Cliff, you've said that one of your focuses is defense, better in the defense. When you've played 5-on-5, things like that, have you seen improvements? And is it like a scheme thing or a positioning thing, or what are you seeing on defense?
Yeah, all of it. One of the things, John, if you want to, you guys can look at the numbers, is one of the things that stands out from the film work is just mentality. I think that as we played better on offense and scored easier, sometimes it's, I don't want to say normal, but easy to take the defensive end for granted. So our defense wasn't as good those last stretch of games. And the thing that stands out statistically is three-point defense. 3-point defense. And a lot of that is deflections and steals. So, we got to get back into the ball and develop the attitude and mentality to, be active, contain the ball, and play with our hands.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Steve, how much 5-on-5 did you play today, and how is your team doing with injuries?
We played quite a bit, and so far, knock on wood, with the injuries, we've been fortunate. So hopefully that will continue.
Philip Rossman Reich, Orlando Magic Daily.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, we've got a week now until the first scrimmage. Is practice, or how you're preparing for practice, starting to feel a little bit more like a training camp, or are you still trying to get guys kind of back into playing shape and back into rhythm?
Yeah, we're not close to a training camp yet. I don't know, to be honest with you. These early games, they're always a bit of a crapshoot in our league, and this experience will be even more so. We're not. Again, I think people have to understand, these guys just took whatever it was, 9-10 weeks without playing basketball. They never do that in an off season. So we're quite a ways away from where we'd be in a normal training camp situation.
Okay, George?
Cliff, can you hear me?
Yes.
You've talked about Michael CarterWilliams, how valuable he is to your team. He said the other day you and him have talked a lot about social issues. He's taken part in a town hall meeting with Mayor Demings. How proud are you, taking an active role in that?
He has shown great interest in being involved. He's actually, I don't want to get into all things, but I think that rightfully so. He's interested in working in the Orlando community and keeping this conversation going about equality and the need to improve our local community, and, you know, with a positive change that's needed. And he's not, again, I mean, we're not looking to do photo ops. We're trying to be involved in things that can bring sustainable change, meaningful change. And we have a number of guys who are very serious about that. And I would say he's at the top of that list.
Thank you.
Hey, Coach, it's Eric Wilson. Just real quick, you know, we saw some guys went golfing and fishing. Can you talk about what you did yesterday on your day off?
Yeah, I actually got up early. I did a bunch of work, and then I went golfing too. And it wasn't pretty, but it was a lot of fun.
Birdies in there?
Birdies. Look, I play golf once a year, so a bogey is a birdie to me.
I don't know if George got bumped offline or what.
Okay. We'll that's okay. We're good, Cliff. All right, James.